With me now, Black Sphere Executive Editor Kevin Jackson. Kevin, welcome. This police chief has a tough and amazing record of loss to violence in his own family, one of his partners as well. What is your reaction to his comment about remembering the officers?
Just how sad is that he's actually having to beg the public and, in effect, beg the Department of Justice to support the people who protect us day in and day out, and in fact, protect the very community that was out there marching over the nonsense of Black Lives Matter. It was pathetic. And I think you guys were rolling some of the folks that are there, or people like Doug Barney and Derek Geer. Not only are these police officers, these are military veterans that have come back to serve this country. They're also tax-paying citizens. And the left in America has essentially demonized this group, made them look like a hate group against blacks when nothing could be further from the truth. It's absolutely pathetic that we are in a situation in America where this is allowed to exist. And this man begs for people to support the police.
Kevin, I want to ask you this because, again, this Dallas police chief seems by many accounts to just be an amazing person. But he actually did something that not many of his own officers agreed with about 3 months ago. And I'm going to read more from my notes about this program. He joined a very small group of departments that would publicly release detailed data on officer-involved shootings. And really not all of his staff appreciated it. But he said this is really important for communications and transparency between the police and the community. So this is somebody who was trying to do right by his staff, trying to do right by the community, and unfortunately for him, this happened in Dallas. What is the next best step?
Look,
Go ahead, Kevin. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with your audio, Deirdre.
Okay.
But look, at the end of the day, if he's doing something that he believes is proactive to help with transparency and things like that, I'm certainly not going to fight that. I think that that's a good thing. The place where we need more transparency is at the top. These are people that pretend that they're protecting the citizens of the United States. Just for example, in Chicago, Rahm Emanuel complained that they're having to release criminals back. It's the same people doing the same crimes, and they're forced to release them back into the community. How can you stop shooting up communities from being shot up when the criminals keep going back? We had a shooting just in St. Louis today. A cop in Baldwin, Missouri was shot doing what was called a routine traffic stop with a black person driving. We had a shooting in Georgia just today. We had a shooting in Tennessee just today. So on top of the 5 officers that were killed in Dallas, the 7 more who were wounded, we've got this target on the back of police forces. And the political correct nature of America today is forcing these guys to do things that put officers in harm's way. They're, to the point that you just made about what the chief is doing. It is it's unconscionable that the people that have to protect us and swear to do it, to put themselves in harm's way, are being treated this way.
Kevin Jackson, I thank you as always for your thoughts.